Okay, we're back. I've laid out all my pieces on my fabric. I've folded the fabric in half, meaning the selvages together. I've ironed it, and I've pinned my pieces on. Now, what I like to do is I like to put the shirts on first. This is the back of the shirt, and you're going to need to place it on the fold. And it's clearly labeled there for you to see. You need to place that on the fold, and we move on to the second shirt. This is the front, and you're going to cut out two pieces, you know, because it's all folded in half. So when you cut it, there will be two pieces. Now this line right here, this goes with the grain of your fabric, and what you want to do is you want to take a measurement from this line to the edge of the fabric and this line to the edge of the fabric, and you want those two measurements to be the same. It's especially important if you're using a pattern in which you can tell if the fabric's been tilted and sewn incorrectly or not. So you're going to want to do that on the pants as well. I flipped this piece over upside down and pinned it so that when I cut it out, I can get two pieces and save more fabric. So I've got the pants, or the shorts in my case, laid out here. I've got the sleeve, and this is the back of the collar, and it also has up there center fold. You want to place that on the center fold, so you don't actually have to cut and stitch two pieces together. It just folds out into one. And then this is the front of your fabric. That little piece we looked at right here. This is that piece, and there's no special way to cut it if you're doing this contrast or if you're doing the same fabric just on the inside of the shirt. You just cut it out the same way. Now you're also going to want to cut out this piece on a folded piece of fusible web, excuse me, and this piece right here. So you're going to want to fold that fusible web and cut out this piece, and then cut this piece out too, but it doesn't have to be placed on a fold. You're going to want to do that before you get started. So I've already made all my marks. I've pinned it down, and I've drawn my lines. You may not be able to see it, but I'm going to go ahead and cut out my pieces, and we'll come back and start on stitching it all together.